So we're back in the Detroit book. Oh, I don't know if we're back in the Detroit book, but we're in the Detroit book. And here we're gonna be in. Let me tell you the formation first. We're gonna be in wing stack, single back, wing stack. That is. Here are gonna be the plays we're gonna show you. This is pretty much how I run my audibles out of this formation. That was real quick, but we'll go through them all. Run a random 3-4 odd play. And before we even get going, I should do this before, right? But let's just respot the ball. Back to there. See if we can get some room. So we got a little bit longer plays. So I'm going to come out here in the zone week. And I like this run because you can, well, you can flip it right, flip it left. I mean, you're not getting animations because it's practice mode, but you can flip it right, flip it left. And you still get good running lanes, right or left. And I like that. It's really good, especially if you have two good blockers over there at tight end, right? Sometimes you can get a little bit burst right there. I mean, they have Hawk and someone else, so not really looking at the best. But I mean, here they run quarters. But if you do get a lighter box, you still want to be able to run out of here. And fairly simple run, zone weak. You also have a dive out of here too, if you'd rather have a halfback dive. But yeah, I prefer the zone weak. So we'll start with a smash drive. And basically, I like to leave this as is. If you want to run Swift on like a wheel, if you have him to like the wide side to the right, maybe you run him on a wheel, or you just block him, whatever. But I like to run this. Cool thing about this, the Hawkinson route, against zone, it's going to stop in the middle of the field, and we will not show you that here because, well, I think actually he might have stopped. So let me go back and look. That was just a terrible play though. But here, the Hawkinson route, yeah, see he stops right under zone. Here you have smash, high-low, with the corner flat. And yeah, the Hawkinson is basically your check down with your in over the top of it. And you see, you need to learn that, because that's what happens if you don't. And this is probably a look you want to run against, but we'll throw the ball. In here, so like see there he keeps going. So then you have your A route open up. Although that is a route that the user could take away fairly easily. So you need to, so maybe you do leave your back on a check and release, right? Because that was actually a good, example of what I'm talking about here. So here, like your underneath route, this will probably be played by a computer, right? He picks it up and then passes it off to the flat guy. He might have been in a curl flat over there. And then say this is a user in a real game. He took your in away. So then maybe you do leave your back, or maybe you put him on like an out off to the right. And yeah, I mean, just take your flat sometimes. That's also something you can do with this play. Alright, we'll run that. Something like this. Put him on an out. Oh man, they took away everything. And then you have your flat. Just, again, you can keep him in if it's a blitz. Put him out if you see something out to the flat. Maybe they're giving you the flat over to the right. You have everybody moving to the left. Get a good back out there. So this is where you're really going to start making your money on this formation. And with double corner. And this, if you've ever been in tight slots, you've ever been in gun snugs, run this like a bench play. So you can either leave this stock, we'll run a stock here, and just let them eat. Let those eat. Make your opponent make their adjustments on defense. Make them make zone adjustments. So that was the Hawk route. Here's, he got a terrible animation, but he still caught it. And that's St. Brown, man. That's not Diggs. So here, even the St. Brown route, watch B, he's not going to get pressed. And it's just, I mean, you get a gunslinger Josh Allen might put that in there in your MUT games. But, and that's just running at stock. Another thing you can do, put him on an option, your running back. This game's so buggy, man. Put him on an option, put him on a curl. I like to put him on a curl a lot. It kind of stresses the user more. I mean, as you see, you're going to shred them with that route. And we'll just run the ball, and you're going to shred them with that route though. And that's the Hawk route over there. That's Hawkinson. But the main thing is this St. Brown route, and you have it breaking to the left, right? That's what I want to keep in mind, right? You keep hitting that down, pass lead that, like, what would that be, like 7 o'clock maybe? 7 o'clock, you're pass leading that on your left stick. And then just the opposite on the Hawk route, right? And that's with a guy on him. Gunslinger fits that ball in there. But double corner, pretty simple. Run it like bench. And the great why I love this formation is you see PA dig, right? You can just put your running back on a blocking route so you don't get the play action. You have X, Hodge, on the opposite version of what we just ran. So maybe you get your opponent to start playing, and even Hawkinson still going to the outside here. So maybe you get your opponent to pursue too much to the outside. You get your home run hitter, literally home run hitter, to hopefully to someone better than, I'm not sure who that even is. Yeah, that's Hodge, right? Okay. But yeah, I mean, block your running back. You can even delay fade Fells here. Get even better blocking. Get outside of the pocket. And just hopefully you're taking the ball. Hopefully you're taking the top off in that spot. Right? Hopefully you're. And then you get outside the pocket even with. And that's Jared Goff, man. Well, he sucks. But you get the idea, right? You get a guy like Josh Allen, Pat Mahomes, let him sling the thing down the field. That's your money play out of this. That's going to be your one play touchdown. And by the way, you still have a good Hawk route over there. And that's running with a delay fade. We get quarters. Another thing you can do as you block your running back, put him on like an out, put A on a flat, put him on block and release flat, whatever you want to do as well. You kind of create like a little tough concept over there. Against zone, that was against man. I'm an idiot and I threw it. Against man, you throw the X route. Like here. And against a heavy box, I usually delay fade just because you want that extra blocker. And as you see, eating. Well, you can't catch, but that route's going to eat against man. And then you still have your outbreaking double corner that also is going to torch man. Hopefully you get a big body guy, catch the damn ball, but hopefully you're not using the lines. But that's pretty much the mini scheme here. A lot of good stuff out of here. A lot of different stuff. I like the stack that you get a lot of these off. Like, none of these are going to be pressed. None of these should be really pressed. Coming off the line, as you see, they all have that little, I don't even know what you want to call it, but he breaks off an angle, I guess, off the line of scrimmage. So these shouldn't get pressed very much, and especially your guy off the line of scrimmage in this particular play. I love that about it. And same thing with the Hawk route over here in double corner. But simple little thing, simple little mini scheme. Hopefully, if you're in Detroit, you can add it. And the wing stack's in other playbooks too, but this is specifically out of Detroit. But if you're in a different playbook, you have wing stack. Maybe you can add something like this to your scheme, get you up and down the field one or two more times, and give you something different that your opponent has to guard, or your opponent has to defend. But yeah, that's the end of this one. End of this one. If you enjoyed, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. You already know. And yeah, hope to see you in the next one. Later.